at the heart of your community. This is your station. This is Swindon 105.5. It's Swindon 105.5.
Well, it's absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for coming out today. Absolutely brilliant to see you all after the excitement of being at Steam, which seems so long ago in some ways, doesn't it? But this is the second part of our celebration of all the work that gets carried on by our communities by unveiling the plaque which contains your names. What we'll do in just a few moments is ask our Mayor to say a few words, and we'll mention those who will have their names credited on the plaques for this year. So first of all, let's just welcome our Mayor, Councillor Teresa Page.
Thank you very much, Shirley. You know, being Mayor of Swindon is a great thing, but the honour of meeting people like yourselves who go all out to make life better for your neighbours, for your friends, and for people who have different needs. I thank you for what you've put into this year. The amount of people who came forward asking for people they knew to be awarded was unbelievable. It's really stepped up a gear. And again this year, Swindon Borough Council is proud to do these awards. Thank you again, people of Swindon. Thank you for what you're doing for your fellow man. And that means an awful lot to me as Mayor this year in 2015. So there I am, Shirley. I've said it. I've spoken to the best of the best.
That's the shortest speech I've ever heard you do. What makes this special, yes, it's the stories, but also the fact that these awards are supported by such a wide range of organisations. So we do have the support of the Mayor's Office, which is brilliant, but community organisations and business and emergency services all coming together because this represents our town. And represented today, and we'll be unveiling the names in a few moments, we have John Payne, so you can give them all a round of applause. John Payne, who is the who's been recycling bikes on amazing projects in Penhill for some time. So John, thank you. Kerry Rutherford, continually raising money for Prospect and also through swimming, and she's put in a huge amount of effort to make huge achievements. And Eleanor Rossi, who's a great inspiration to helping mums who've had breastfeeding issues. There she is. Deb Cook, who has fibromyalgia and started an organisation called Foggy's Support Group, which is running very successfully across the town today. Roy Stephen, who's a trustee of the Buckhurst Community Centre, who works with various organisations like the Wiltshire Malay Association and other communities, working very hard indeed. Roy Stephen. With the biggest smile I've seen today. Leona McKee, who is an epileptic, and she's undergone major operations, but she's dedicated her life to helping others. Leona. And Norma Thompson, who's worked with the NHS, with the prison nursing. She chairs numerous community organisations. I thought I was busy. Lots of older people's forums, women's equality, and so much more. Norma, thank you. A gentleman who's not with us here today, Paul Parfrey, who's representing Rotary, and he's been a continual fundraiser, raising money for all kinds of organisations. That's Paul. Jerry Hannon, who's a campaigner, established various arts organisations in the town and never stops working. Ben Humphrey, a gentleman I've got great privilege of meeting and working with on various occasions, started wheelchair basketball, been a great supporter and helping people with disabilities realise their potential. Ben Humphrey. And Ian Price, who has been working for 8 years with Swindon Carers and goes way beyond the call of duty to help those in need. That's Ian Price. And then something we introduced just a few years ago, and that's a group or a team nomination. And those with the Pride of Swindon Awards this year are the Swindon Women's Aid, Swindon Stroke Support Group, Parkinson's UK Swindon and District Branch, the Penhill Community Association, the Swindon Young Carers Forum, and finally, but not last but not least, the Relate Gloucester and Swindon team. I think you appreciated that, didn't you? We like enthusiasm. Absolutely brilliant. What a roll call that is, isn't it?
It's magnificent. But this is Swindon. This is the good people. And since I've become mayor, I mean, my husband and I would happily tell you of the people we have met, the volunteers who are running Swindon. And I can tell you, I don't think we still have met half. You know, so again, thank you. You're great people. Great people. Thank you.
Well, the next bit is to see your names on the plaque, which is here for 2015. So we'll ask our mayor to actually unveil the plaque for you.
Unveiling.
Thank you so much. You're welcome to have more tea, more coffee, to chat with each other, to come and see your names actually on the plaque. But it's with great pride that we do this today. So thank you so much. And thank you to the Central Library team for hosting today. Thank you.
My name's Jane Romford.
And you've got your name now on a plaque for the Pride of Swindon Awards. How do you feel?
I feel proud.
And you've been doing lots of swimming.
Yeah.
Where do you swim?
Milton Road, Hydro, Links, not Links, the Next Generation, and Marlborough College. Then I go up to Gloucester as well sometimes.
And you've been swimming for two particular charities, Air Ambulance and Prospect.
Yeah.
How much have you raised so far?
A lot.
A lot. That's in hundreds of pounds, isn't it?
Elena Rossi, and I help women with breastfeeding in Swindon, and I just love doing that. So it doesn't feel like a chore at all, and it just feels great to have that recognition of the hard work. I put in the time, but I love it. I wouldn't have it differently.
How do you feel today?
Yeah, it's great. I'm glad to manage to get my family and share with them this moment. And it's fantastic.
Thank you.
It's really good.
My name's Jerry Hanna.
And Jerry, tell us about the nomination for you.
Yeah, well, it was very pleasing. I suppose I've been quietly doing stuff for years and you don't really notice the years tick by. I think the main award for me was for 6 Cents, a theatre company that goes around the schools. So I've sort of been quietly not thrown off the committee for about 25 years. So after they have to give you something, I suppose.
A great campaign of the arts in particular.
Yeah, well, probably sport and health is my first love, but nearly like my voluntary contribution has been on with 6 Cents, but and we're now trying to get the arts repositioned so that we can keep going into the future. So that's the next challenge, keep us going, because the grants are likely to dry up.
Difficult job, I know. You keep on going. How do you feel today?
I'm very proud, and I'm about to get my son photographed against the plaque, so send a copy of the photo over to my mother in Ireland, 93 and going strong.
Not bad going.
Yeah, that's great.
Jerry, well done.
Thank you. Thanks.
It was lovely today to see the mix in ages, from a young girl who swims all the time to our older group, who have those special difficulties and need help who are helping other people. So it's been a great day,
At the heart of your community, this is your station. This is Swindon 105.5. Swindon 105.5.